Welcome back to Breakfast. We're going to take you down to Christchurch now, where the Trade Up Tour is back for another year. If you don't know what that is, it's two Kiwi blokes, Jesse and Logan, who hold talks at schools across the country to promote the trade industry. And they've been travelling the country for months now, but Maddie has managed to catch them to get some skills of her own. Morena, Maddie.
Morena Hayley, we're here at Plumbing World Christchurch's brand spanking new showroom, recently renovated. I'm here with Logan and Jesse, and they're doing the Trade Up Tour around the country at the moment. First of all, Logan, for those who don't know, what is the Trade Up Tour?
So the Trade Up Tour is essentially our goals to future-proof New Zealand by inspiring young Kiwis to take on a trade. Supported by Plumbing World New Zealand, last year we talked to 12 schools around the country, and this year, come Friday, we'll talk to 30 schools around the country. So pretty awesome to be able to do what we do.
And Jesse, there's a bit of a stigma around the trade industry and people have their preconceived ideas. You guys are aiming to change that.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's such a shortage of tradies as well, and we think they should be taught at schools that trades are just as feasible as, a university degree. There shouldn't be that stigma around, if you're a dropout, go and get a trade. We really want the smart kids to jump into trades early and, take over the world.
And you guys are absolutely living the lives. You look at if you check out these two social media, you guys are jumping up planes, you're doing all sorts of things travelling overseas, and you guys put that down to your jobs. You couldn't do that. You couldn't have those experiences without your trade.
100%. It obviously gives us that flexibility and freedom, a bit of cash in our pockets to be able to do what we want, and then other opportunities arise from that. So very lucky to do what we do, but that all comes back to the fact that we got a trade early and set ourselves up with that. So really awesome.
You've been touring around the country. You've talked to thousands of kids so far, but you guys are heading over to the coast this afternoon. They're very excited to see you, I understand.
Yeah, we're heading over to Greymouth, and that's going to be awesome. It's really cool to be able to go to the smaller towns in New Zealand as well. They're super excited to have us, and we can't wait to get over there and have a chat with the kids over on the West Coast.
So lucky for those kids that are getting some expertise from these two, but you can check out their social channels as well for details of the tour. And if you want to get involved in a trade, male or females, then you can check out these two socials to get involved.
Thanks, Maddie. Really appreciate it. And when I was a kid, people weren't going to trades, but in my son's school, lots and lots of kids are.
And I encourage my boys to get into trades.
Yeah. Well, there's demand for the work. Boy, oh boy, there's demand for the work.
And my dad was a builder, so I love a tradie.
Yeah. And you start earning money from the outset, don't you, as a youngster? Anyway, it's 8 o'clock, kinda. Here's Melissa with the news.